channel. Welcome to our December TBR. We got like our December, our bells. We got our bells, we got our lights, y'all. And it is that time of year where we want a little bit of murder, but a lot of Christmas cheer. So I have my TBR for this month. It's actually going to be a short TBR because I decided do my holiday books. That was going to be my focus. And then whatever else I feel moved to read on my list, because I definitely have a ton of books and I'm like, oh, do I want to put this one on there or do I want to read this one first? And then I got some new books. So you guys would have seen that in last week's video. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna focus on my Christmas books, and then anything else I decide to read, that is what I'm going to read, because it is going to be a nice relaxing month. I got a lot of vacation time, so I'm going to be traveling and just chilling out at home. So I'm definitely going to have a lot of time to read. So I feel like it's going to be a good reading month, but I don't want to stress over my TBR, right? So I'm going to go through the stack. And the first one, such a cutie. I really feel like when I had this book as a kid, the book was more red. But anyway, the Berenstain Bears Meet Santa Bear, I talked about wanting to rebuy these books since I'm pretty sure my mother got rid of mine. I want to re-get them, and I just decided to start with this one here, Stan and Jan Berenstain. I said I was going to start with the holiday ones first and then just kind of add the other ones in. So cute, no explanation needed. Even though when you look on Goodreads, like the Trick or Treat one had like 4 stars, I'm like, maybe it's a 5-star read, okay? It is a 5-star read. So this next one is by an author I have read before. It's called The Christmas Appeal, One Christmas Play, One Dead Santa, Everyone's a Suspect. Like that. It's by Janice Hallet. One thing I like about her books that I do have, it's somewhere on the shelves up there. What she does is the entire book is written like in emails, text messages, news articles. And when I read her first book, I was like, am I really going to feel like I got a story? And you definitely do. So it's such an easy book to get to, such an easy read. And this one is like a novella. So it's definitely not going to take a long time to read. So something cute and short for the holiday season. This one has under 200 pages. And I mean, the pages are short. So like if this was a normal sized book, there'd probably be 50 pages. So this one is basically about, they're doing this community play. Someone ends up dead. Who did it? Perfect little easy light mystery. So excited about that one. This one I picked up. This one is actually focused on New Year's. It's called The New Year's Party by Jenna, Satterthwaite. And this one is about a group of friends. They typically have like an annual New Year's get together, but like that has kind of dwindled off because they're getting older, married, new job, all that kind of stuff. And they say, you know what? We're going to have this party, but people got secrets. And we know when people got secrets, things get a little crazy. So, secrets you're willing to kill for type of situation. Now this next one's super cute. It is part of a series. This is not the first book in the series, but the bookstore owner said you definitely do not have to read them in order because the mysteries stand alone, even though there might be a little bit of backstory. They were like, you could definitely read them alone. And I was like, if I like it, another series for me to read. But this is a chapter on murder. It's by Minx. And this is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I don't really remember what this one is about. So, okay, a novelist turned sleuth. They're trying to drum up business for like this bookstore to keep to keep her bookstore open. So basically, there is a crime novelist. She's a sleuth and she is ready for the holidays, but she's trying to get business for her bookstore basically. And someone is shown outside of the bookstore and they turn up dead. And basically what's going on. So I even when I got the book, I don't think I actually read the back of it. I was just like, oh, it looks so cute. And he said like this series is really good. So that's what I got. And the bookstore is called Ravenous Readers. I thought that was so cute. So interested to read that one. Now this book right here, I am afraid to read because I've actually read a book by this author and I was like, that mystery is for smart people, because like when they tied together all the clues that were dropped in the book, I'm like, I feel like I needed to be an expert in history. Like how was I supposed to remember all these clues and connect the dots? But it gives me clue vibes, so I was like, I gotta have it. Miss Winter in the library with a knife. It's Find the Clues, Play Along, Solve the Murder First. It's by Martin Edwards. And it says, Richard Osman, who y'all know I love. Richard Osman says, a true master of British crime writing. So this is a UK author. I will say the other book, like the chapters were really easy to read, but like when it got to, like I was invested in the story, but when it got to the end and they broke down all the clues, I was like, I was supposed to get all that. Like, I didn't get that. So we're going to see what this one is giving us. It takes place in England, and I do love my England reads. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into this one. It is a little thick. It's about 390 pages, so it's a thick one, but I think it'll be really good. The next one, I haven't read anything by this author. Is called Murder at Holly House. In a village of lies, death comes with the snow. A quintessential slice of Yuletide murder mystery. Most of these, all of these, maybe except the New Year's Party, is actually a mystery. So that's the only one that would, the New Year's Party is more of a thriller, but the rest are more mystery. And this is by Denzil Meyrick. So this is what it looks like. Super cute. Also, this video will actually drop on Black Friday, but Barnes & Noble typically keeps their sales going longer. I believe this book is going to be $5, either with like a certain dollar purchase or something, because I saw it pop up and I'm like, of course you're giving the book for $5 after I've already paid for it, because I bought it like in October. But yeah, so if you're interested in reading this, I would definitely check out those sales. They'll probably be going for the whole like weekend or whatever, but that one is actually supposed to be like, I think $5 with a $60 purchase or like something like that. But this one here, this one is actually set in the past. So this one actually takes place in Yorkshire in 1952. A village of secrets, a mystery that can't be solved, and a Christmas to remember. I am only reading those like 3 bullet lines. Very excited. Intricately plotted and laced with deliciously dark humor. So that's this one here. And chapters look normal. They're not super short, not super long. That one was actually kind of short. So the chapters look good, and this one is about 400 pages too. Now the last one, this one is actually, believe it or not a mystery, not a thriller, not a horror, and I actually picked this out myself. I know. So this one is actually Mr. Dickens and His Christmas Carol. Is by Samantha Silva. I love A Christmas Carol. I watch that movie all the time. I was actually watching it last night. So I actually got this one from Dollar Tree, like, I don't know if I got it like early this year, because it was definitely not around Christmas time when I saw it, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna read it. So this one is actually, it's written basically about Charles Dickens not feeling the Christmas spirit, and he needs to, like, his latest book was not a success, so he's having like the writer's issues, and you know, his publishers are like, we need you to write, and they want him to write another Christmas book, but he doesn't want to write one. So basically that's what it's about. He's trying to look for, you know, inspiration. He meets this woman, Eleanor Lovejoy, and, you know, that's supposed to help him, I guess, get his juices flowing. So the story he writes will change Christmas forever. So that's what this one is about. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. So we'll see. I brought this one on myself, but the chapters are short. So I was like, okay, that's gonna work. And this one, little under 300 pages. So yeah, so this is the only non-mystery or thriller in the stack, but I got it from the Dollar Tree, and I think I got it when it was still $1.25. But so it was actually, were the books still $1? I think they were $1.25. But yeah, so I did get this one. I actually did, if you're interested in this one, I actually, even though I bought it so long ago, I did see some in my area still have it, so you might still be able to find it. So yeah, that is my little stack, my little cute little stack of Christmas books that I am going to be reading this holiday season. Definitely want to know what you're reading. Definitely want to know if you've read any of these. My name is Sho'Shanna. Thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you who are new, join our family. And for those of you who keep coming back, thank you so much for supporting my channel. And thank you so much for listening to me ramble about all the things that I talk about. And you guys have I'm just going to say it now, and I'll probably say it in every video. Enjoy the holidays. Have a safe holidays, no matter how you celebrate or which parts of the holiday you celebrate. Make sure you have fun doing it and do it safely. And I'll see you in the next one.